Welcome back, people. We're doing a moto blog. We ain't done one of these for a little while. We are on the Piaggio Vespa ET4 2002 model. We have done a video on this before in the daytime. I thought I'd quickly do a night drive. Reason why, it's a sad day but it's a good day at the same time. We are saying goodbye to the ET4, so this is my last drive on the bike today. Right now I'm making the most of it, just cruising around. Been around all over the place. Yeah, we're going to be having another bike on the channel, so don't worry about that. Bad news that this one is going, the good news is another one is coming. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to have a little cruise, talk about the bike and stuff. The reason why I'm selling the bike is it's just a matter of storage. I've got so many motorbikes and there's no storage, and I love this bike, and this has always been my dream bike, a Piaggio Vespa, because I love Vespa, I love Piaggio. Put them together, what an amazing bike you have. It's never let me down, it's never not started. Since I've had the bike, I've had it a few years. I've changed the back tyre, I've replaced the battery, put a gel battery in so it starts absolutely amazing. Replaced the shoes in the back rear for the brake, changed the front brake pads, brought a new starter motor, brought new spark plugs, brought fuses, brought bulbs. I'm not exaggerating, everything I'm saying is generally things that I have actually generally brought and fitted myself. The only thing I didn't fit myself was the back tyre. That was a little bit of a struggle. I've done an oil change on these as well. They're probably a bit of a pain for an oil change, because for the oil change you have to take the exhaust off to get to it, but the good thing is you only have to change the oil in these about once a year, because it has two oil filters. One you have to replace and buy, which is around about £3-4, and the other one's just a little mesh one which you don't really have to replace, which I don't normally bother to anyway. But yes, what a great bike. There's nothing to say, I've got no bad things to say about the bike. The leg room is amazing. I'm quite a tall guy, I'm 6'2". The leg room's amazing. For hills it is brilliant. And whether the ground's wet or not, again, this bike is absolutely amazing. Everything works on the bike. It's just for the fact of pure storage. I don't have much storage, so because I don't, I have no choice to sell the thing, which is a bit of a shame, unfortunately. But as I said, we do have another bike coming to the channel, so do look forward to that. Make sure you hit the notification bell if you're new, because otherwise when we post new videos or do live streams of other things, you're not going to know. You're not going to know when we're doing it. So yeah, I don't normally drive around in the night, but we are in the winter and it is absolutely freezing. I do need some petrol, but as I'm not going to be using this bike after this drive, I'm going to let him fill the tank up. I'm letting him have it dirt cheap. The reason being is, one, he's a good friend, more like a family member. I've known him a very long time. I'm getting the bike that I'm getting cheap. The bike I'm getting cheap, so therefore I'm doing him a good deal on this bike. Someone's doing me a favour, so I'm passing it on. I'm doing someone else a favour. I'm buying a bike really cheap. I know it's a good bike, it's an absolutely amazing bike. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be buying it. So I've got a really good bike coming to the channel, and as I say, this one's never let me down. I love this bike, and I'm going to be sad to see it go, but storage is a problem. If I had more storage, I would definitely keep this bike. It really does have some oomph to it, even though it's a 2002 model. It really doesn't make any difference at all between that and it being a brand new bike. Everything works on the bike. Front, back indicators, brake lights. Oh yeah, I'm glad I said that. I also did have the the rear sensor replaced on the brake lever, as the rear sensor, when I pulled the back brake lever, it wasn't doing anything. So yeah, I've had that changed. The seat cover was all torn up. I dealt with that, got that fixed up. So I'm not driving to the guy's house, I'm just driving near it, then we'll pull over. Well, them lights were extremely bright. So even going over drains on this, I just did that then. Just went over on a drain and it's really wet. It didn't slip out. The only one thing actually I kind of do find annoying is that the wheels are very, very small on this bike. But don't misjudge it, because this thing does have power. We're going uphill. And this thing does really move. Getting close to 40, you've got to slow down, coming up to the traffic lights. Yeah, this thing will easily do 45 up a hill, no problem. And as I say, I'm 6'2" and I'm quite a big chunky guy anyway. So this thing has no problem with weight. I've got a storage box on the back. I was so glad to get this bike, and it's kind of sad to see it go. So, should look before you cross the road though. I can't even, oh yeah, the front part where I had the headlight replaced, I went into the shop and they did that, and they lost a couple of screws. They said the front panel was broken because it's an old bike. It wasn't broken, because I remember taking it apart myself. After I left the garage, I took it apart, I brought a couple of screws, I put those in myself, and since then it stopped the rattling on top of the headlight, which that did drive me absolutely crazy. I've got to have the bike complete silent when I'm driving. The only thing I'm really fussy with that. Some other people are as well. I've got a couple of friends who are like that. Sorry if I sound funny when I'm talking, I got gum in my mouth. I kind of should have got rid of that before we started, but anyway, we will pull over in just a moment and I will show you the bike really quick. I don't want to be too long because it is starting to spit. I'm hoping it's not covered the lens too much, but go, 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 go. Oh my god, what are you doing? The amount of times I've flashed my lights at that guy. But yeah, front brake's really nice, back brake's good. I say good because obviously the front brake's always sharper, it's on the disc, whereas if the back one's it's drum brake. So this hill's real steep, and look at this, it has no problem. It fights any hill. Sort of slow down. Really nice. Alright, so yeah, we'll just quickly pull over in here real quickly just show you. Alright, so it might be kind of hard to see because we are in the night time and there is water on my lens, but if you want to see a clear picture of this, you can always check it out. We did do another video of this Piaggio Vespa. That's going to be pretty much it for this video. Saying goodbye. We'll catch you again soon for some more fun and games. I'm out.